Typa in Tartu, Estonia. Seeking innovation in a printing museum. Typa seeks new ways to explore the boundaries of print. Known previously as the Estonian Print and Paper Museum, it is a working museum and the only one dedicated to paper and print in the Baltic region. Typa maintains an impressive collection of printing equipment which is not only kept on display but put into production on a daily basis. Such as their N14, a Soviet version of the linotype which is one of their most impressive machines and has recently been employed to cast their publication of Antoine de Saint-Exupéry's The Little Prince. Most of the machines in the museum come from Estonia. Either from the Grief printing house in Tartu, Tohaizilu in Tallinn, or from Riigi Tiedekirjastus. For many of them documentation is missing, as is the usual case. Many companies closed hastily. Most of the machines were manufactured in Germany, in Leipzig, such as our Victoria cylinder press, the largest in our collection, and the AHZ Prepress camera, both of which came from the VEB Reprographics company. The oldest press we have is the Dingler press, made in Germany between 1840 to 1850 at the Dingler Machinery Factory in Zweibrücken. The success of Typa is built on its workforce, those who are crazy, determined, and eccentric enough to keep a dead trade alive. At 2 a.m. it is not unusual to find Lemmit, managing director and founder of the print department, working on some harebrained scheme to keep the museum above water, or Pauline, the darkhorse of bookbinding, meticulously gluing and cutting and sewing the final thousandth order. The man behind the curtain is Jörgen, a technical whiz, raised in a printing house, who has dismantled and remantled every press in our collection. At the front end of design is Masha, leading the creative direction. The director of the paper art studio, Anne, recently returned from a global trip, exploring the craft of papermaking in remote villages in Mexico, Cambodia, Nepal, and Egypt to name a few. Masha, the longest-running tour guide, speaks 5 or 6 languages, rebelled from Moscow and moved to Estonia. Behind the voice of Gutenberg is Mirjam. She is head of communications and keeps everything ticking over. Typa adopted its new name to reflect its wider activities, such as the artist's printmaking studio, Studio Tartuensis, to a contemporary bindery, its darkroom and prepress camera, and its gallery space. It strives to ensure that every piece of lead type is made accessible to artists, printmakers, bookmakers, students, and researchers alike. I came here myself 2 years ago as an artist in residence, on a dark, Estonian winter, a blizzard raging, arriving as the studio was changing location for the 4th time. The first thing I witnessed was their giant, 8.5-ton cylinder press, Victoria, suspended mid-air from a crane as it was hoisted through thick falling snow. In this coming year the museum aims to reach out to artists, print practitioners, and other institutions to create meaningful collaborations. Exploring the boundaries of print and seeking new multidisciplinary approaches while maintaining its educational outputs. In 2024, Tartu will become a European cultural capital, and Typa hopes to be involved in the dynamic future of this city. Like us and join us at Extreme Collections for more fun and knowledge.